Hello? Are you a kind stranger? Okay, that's not Moreland. Wait, who is that?
Cheese!
Oh, what? Oh, damn it, Sheergorath has the bug.
Cheese!
No.
Cheese!
No, Sheergorath, no.
Cheese!
No, stop it. Well, so I guess this fix didn't entirely work then.
Did you know that soul gems are edible?
What?
Well, not for Khajiit or Argonians, but men and mer have no trouble digesting them.
I guess that makes sense, seeing as I did drink that potion, but that was interesting.
You went out cold for a moment, then began running about the room blindly. What happened?
I had dreams of cheese. Sheergorath was shouting cheese. Oh, was shooting cheese out of a crossbow at me, so I fought back. Nocturnal and I were making extremely... Okay, nope. I saw Malakath dancing. He was dancing like I've never seen before. Oh, I wonder if it's randomized and you have a chance to see any of these. Or if these are just me lying to him. Either way, Sheergorath was shooting cheese out of a crossbow at me, so I fought back.
Excellent. I have gained something fairly close to the desired effect. Please take this. Thank you for all your help.
Oh, I got cheese and gold. Alright, I'll take it.
I should put in another order for mammoth tusks. Yes.
Yeah, don't quit your day job. Stick as a general merchant. Do not become an alchemist. So I know this means we're gonna wake him up, but you know what? It's fine. Let's wake up Gareth, tell him the good news. Everyone's dead.
If you're wondering about the shop's name, Archangel was my father's nickname.
All the targets are dead.
Nice work. I knew you'd be able to handle those bastards. Did you find any documents on them?
Yes, I did. Did I not take the documents? Is that why? Letter from Ellen, letter from Jord. Oh, when did I get this? Okay. I'll have to check that out later, but... Oh, maybe I didn't grab one of the letters. Maybe I just read one of them. No, I have all of them. Letter from Ellen, letter from Imperial Soldier, letter from Jord.
Nice work. I knew you'd be able to handle those bastards. Did you find any documents on them?
Apparently I didn't find anything.
Damn. I suppose I can hardly blame you. At the very least, you avenged my men. You have my thanks for that.
This is also reminiscent of Garrus's loyalty mission in, Mass Effect 2. Okay, so that's all the quests I
If you're wondering about the
had.
shop's name, Archangel was my father's nickname.
So now I just need to figure out where to go next, who to talk to. I don't know if any of them are going to give me
If you're wondering about...
new
Can I wait for a bit?
quests.
I'm in the middle of stringing some bows.
No, you're not. You're sleeping. Don't lie to me like that.
I didn't think it was possible, but Gareth taught me how to improve a bow with a grindstone.
Oh, I talked to you already. Did it not save our conversation from before, or do you have a quest now?
No, that would be Gareth. I'm just his apprentice, Lyria. Pleased to meet you.
She sounds, or not sound, she looks a bit like Lydia, and her name is Lyria, so that's just something that I keep thinking about. Let me just skip through this.
What?
Maybe she has a new...
We came here, though,
Thing.
after we became a target of the
Okay.
Thalmor.
Nope.
If you want to hear more about that... I didn't think it was possible,
Oh, God.
but
All right.
Gareth
Nope.
taught me how to improve a bow with a
Go
grindstone.
back inside. Go back inside. We're done here. I think I built everything for the outpost. Let me go check. Let me see if there's anything else I need to build. That, or I just need to go around and search for more NPCs, search for more quest givers. We'll figure it out. Yes?
I swear, if one more of these mercenaries complains that I'm too strict with arms maintenance, I'll just let them get killed.
You said you wanted to talk more later. Now seems like a good time.
I suppose it is. I mentioned that I heard a lot of rumors about you, Dragonborn. Personally, I'd like to hear the real story, if you have time.
Well, it's a bit long, but I'll tell you the story.
This should be interesting.
You tell your story starting with the day when you were nearly executed by the Empire, when you retrieved the Dragonstone from Bleak Falls Barrow, and when you traveled all the way from Whiterun to Iverstead to get to High Hrothgar. You tell of traveling into Hjalmark and seeing the unrest in Morthal, when you were on your way to Ustengrav, and when you infiltrated the Thalmor headquarters, then rescued Esbern from Riften and were led to some of the old Akaviri ruins in Tamriel. Then you tell of meeting Parthenax and how he would say everything in the dragon language and then repeat it to you in your tongue. And then your venture to Winterhold, where you would meet the ever-interesting Septimus Sigmus. You tell the story of being in dwarven ruins for days on end, fighting off the Thalmor as they appeared, then seeing an Elder Scroll with your own eyes and reading it at the Time Wound. Finally, you tell of the time you rode on Odavig's back and went to Sovngarde, where you would defeat an immortal Adric being. So yeah, soon just sent me back to Mundus after that.
That might be more insane than the tales people make up about the Dragonborn. I almost feel bad now, being indifferent to what happened with the dragons. Also, it only strikes me now that you know nothing about me.
Well, then tell me about yourself.
Like I said, I'm from Hammerfell, Tanith to be exact. I've been a mercenary for over a decade now. I spent about 5 years in Skyrim, seeing how everything here is trying to kill people. Plenty of work. I also spent a few years in High Rock. The clans there never seem to get enough security personnel. I don't have any kind of sad, deep story like Bianor. When I lived 17 years, I picked up a mace and started guarding caravans. Over time, I became more skilled and took more ambitious contracts. Not much else to tell.
Being a quartermaster hardly seems like an ambitious contract. Interesting. Was there ever anyone special? That's a little personal.
Of every question you could have asked, huh?
Yeah.
To tell the truth, no. I've never had anyone before, in all honesty. Presumably because no one falls for the woman in full plate guarding the Count's entourage, trying to look intimidating. I have no intention to mope about it, though. If the choices I've made lead me to being lonely, so be it.
So she's going to be the romance, I'm willing to bet. Being a quartermaster hardly seems like an ambitious contract.
I just wanted something easier for a few months, you know? I was in Hammerfell for the past 2 years, fighting the Thalmor.
Sure, I hear that. Glad to have you.
Thanks. Speaking of which, though, I should get back to work.
Okay, so no quest from her just yet.
Smiths seem to hate making chainmail and scales. I love it personally. Easiest armor to fix.
I almost kind of wish that there was some sort of system in place where you could maybe see or find out who has quests for you. So say when you turn in a quest... Oh, wait, using this workbench with a messed up collision marker. Thanks for not giving us .nif editing tools, Bethesda. You can build all but one of the interior and exterior improvements available in this mod. All buildable items are still available through Willow's dialogue. Because of the sheer complexity of this mod, constructed items will take a moment to disappear from this menu after they're built. You don't need to make anything twice, just be patient. Well, this is perfect. I needed to see if there was anything else I needed to make, and apparently there isn't. Okay, whoop. Uh-oh. Oh, I got stuck for a second. Is there really nothing, or no tools for editing .nif files? Then how does everyone make nifscope stuff? See, this shows how much I know about some of the ins and outs of modding, so, you know. To play devil's advocate, it's not Bethesda's job to give you
managing a fortress isn't much different than managing... Hey.
Hey, no, is there something you need? I've been thinking of ways to improve this place. I gotta ask, you mentioned fighting in Altmer territory more than once. Let's do that.
Yeah, what of it?
You were in the Imperial Legion. They haven't fought the Altmer in 30 years.
I really shouldn't talk about that for the Empire's sake. I suppose I can tell you this much. The Empire never wanted the Concordat. We all know that. No one wanted a ban on Talos worship, especially not the Empire's armies. No one wants to bend to the will of the Thalmor. What people do want, however, is action. And us Rangers, well, we're fast, quiet, and hit as hard as a giant. A section of us can access anywhere in Tamriel.
Oh.
Never imagined myself being a steward, especially after being a ranger.
Alright, just end your conversation with me. No, is there something you need? It just doesn't fit because he has randomized, dialogue when you first speak to him.
I just want to talk is all. Listen, I know you don't have anyone special. Frankly, I don't understand that. You're the Dragonborn for Talos' sake. You are what every true Nord dreams of, a great, passionate, and dashing warrior.
Well... Thank you? Okay, you're just making me uncomfortable. Stop. Maybe he's trying to set me up with someone. Maybe he's complimenting me to set me up. But not really, because the other dialogue option is... That's sweet of you to say, but I don't feel like I know you well enough.
Then I'll wait until you feel like you know me better.
That's not what I meant by that.
Until then, my ears are open if you want to talk about anything.
I just want quests. Hey, listen, I'm sorry about what happened to you and Gareth.
Don't be. That's what happens at war. It's an ugly thing.
No, it's a difficult thing for someone to go through, and I care about you.
Are you saying you've decided that we know each other well enough?
As friends.
Because to be honest, I feel like I hardly know you at all.
You proposed this romance. Alright, well... Okay. Gods, there's so much to tell. Where would I even start?
Well, I've got plenty of time to hear it.
Hey, get out of here. This is a private conversation. Oh, is this just gonna be the exact same... Yep, this is the exact same thing as before. So yeah, now you've heard my story.
Damn. You rode on a dragon's back to Skuldalfin and then went to Sovngarde? And I thought shooting a Justicar at 300 meters was impressive. You're easily the most amazing person I've ever met. I know that sounds a little sentimental and all, but...
I hope that I haven't gone too far and I can't stop this romance now. I was trying to find the female romance and then... Here we are. Stop talking before you start to come off as unconfident. You've flattered me.
Then you're welcome. But we could do so much more than standing around complimenting each other all day.
This is going a little fast for me. This is going a little bit fast for me. Actions speak louder than words.
That is by far the greatest sentence ever uttered.
He's gonna kiss me, isn't he? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Alright, we're gonna have to reload the save. Alright. I want the female romance. I am sorry, Willar, but you're not my type. Gods, that felt like there was magic at work there. I don't know why I changed my voice for that, but...
Or maybe I'm just that good. Or maybe you're just that good. Either way, I'm looking forward to using it again. Best gold I've spent in a long time.
Excuse me? What?
You want to head upstairs later?
What did you spend gold on? I don't want to know. Well, we're gonna reload because, so now we've shown off the romance with him. But that was not my intention.
You are what every true Nord dreams of, a great, passionate, and dashing warrior.
So this time we're just gonna say, we're not interested.
Oh, I'm sorry. Won't happen again. And, do me a favor and forget any of this ever happened.
Okay, so he doesn't have any quests, that was pretty much it. Here's the thing. Because both him and the quartermaster have the option where you tell them your full story. So that's why I think that she might be the female romance option, just as he was the male romance option. But that still leaves us with the question of where do we go for more quests? Because we've finished the settlement, everything's built now, so it's just a matter of figuring out where to go. So it would be nice if there was some sort of system where it kind of points you to, oh, so-and-so is looking for you because they have something they want you to do, or something like that. But let's just explore. Let's see if there's anyone who has any quests to give us, and we'll figure out how to move this along.
We've got everything from daggers to warhammers.
You said you needed help with something?
What? No, I'll handle it. Oh, who am I kidding? Yeah, I need help. Listen, You know Lyria? The Fletcher's apprentice?
Oh. Oh. Yeah, he is also looking to romance someone. I know Lyria. What about her?
Listen, well, damn it, I don't...
Spit it out, kid. You look like you're gonna choke. Let me guess, you think she's pretty and don't know how to tell her.
Yes, exactly that. Thank you.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
That's exactly the problem. I just don't know about this kind of thing. I've never had a woman before. I was hoping you could help. Wylar says you know about these things inside and out.
Just throw some stones and tell her what you do to her. Oh no. I take a more classic approach, poetry, flowers, that sort of thing. Tell her you like her. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, let's keep it simple. Start with that, see if she's interested, and then you can move on to flowers, poetry, that sort of thing.
If you say so. Here we go.
Can we watch this? Oh, started, wingman. Now the reason I'm curious is on the mod page, the mod author says that they realized that this was very, very awkward to play through and watch. So I'm really curious now. You know what? You're right. Let's try something else.
Thank you, Mara. You had me nervous.
Alright, I take a more classic approach, poetry, flowers, that sort of thing.
Really? I mean, she makes weapons for a living. I'm not sure she'd be fond of more traditional things.
The reason why it's traditional is because it's always worked in the past.
I guess that's a fair point. I'll give it a try.
Do we follow him? Oh, he's following us. Well, well, well. Oh, and he's stuck. Alright. Okay. This isn't terrifying at all. Let's see if we can fix it if we go back inside. Oh, no, and there he is. Now, the only thing is it marks him for the quest. Okay, now he's leading. Because at first it looked like he was following me. Oh, boy. I'm real concerned just because, like I said on the mod page, it says, oh yeah, I realized that this was terrible. Looking back, the mod author said that the quest was terrible, so I want to see this. I need to know how bad it gets.
I doubt that. They probably just never told you.
Oh no, what?
Well, I'm glad you did.
Did I miss part of this conversation? Did I miss part of this conversation?
We've got everything from daggers to warhammers.
No, I want to know what the hell happened.
Greetings, Skjal. Are you here about that ebony bow?
Oh, here we go.
Ebony bow? No, no. It's about the
The what? Are you alright?
the beautiful, flower that stands before me. I wish to, damn it.
Dragonborn,
If you would...
Shh!
need me for something?
Shh!
Skjal, what in Oblivion are you trying to say?
You know what? Forget about it.
Gareth, have you figured out a more efficient way to sharpen arrowheads?
No. Unfortunately,
We've got everything from daggers to warhammers. You need some new gear? My mother and I can get you fitted.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Ugh, it's fine. I messed up. Embarrassed myself. My fault entirely.
You're just not very smooth. Well, I guess tradition is overrated. You blundering idiot, that was the most tasteful method. I mean, we don't know if it would have worked if he was, you know, a little smoother, a little better at conveying any sort of conversation at all, because he just kind of stood there and went, "There's a flower standing before me." And she said, "What?" And he said, "Ah, I don't know. I gotta go. Goodbye." Let's call him the idiot.
Clearly not. Otherwise it might have worked. Just forget about it all.
Oh, is that it? I feel like that wasn't right. I feel like that was not the right one, then. Go figure, calling someone an idiot isn't always the best thing to do. Let's try this again.
Got everything from daggers to warhammers.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Ugh, it's fine. I messed up. Embarrassed myself. My fault entirely.
Well, I guess tradition is overrated.
I guess so. Well, at least we learned.
Wait, that's it either way? That's it? Oh, do I have to go back and try the other method? Where I ask, where I tell him to throw rocks or something? I want to get this right. So we're going to go back and we're going to figure this out. We're going to figure out how to get him the girl. So, I'll be back in a little bit. I also like how Wylar says that I know these things inside and out. I have yet to romance anyone. Why do you think that? Let's try with what I consider to be the best approach. Just tell her you like her.
If you say so. Here we go.
Let's see if this works. I made a save so that we can just revert to this, but I want him to get the girl. Or at least, I want to see if he can get the girl. Maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe it's just not going to happen. Who knows?
Lyria? It's nice to see you.
Greetings, Skjal. Are you here about that ebony bow?
It's past you that I told you this. I'm interested in you. You're beautiful, and damn good at what you do.
Calm down. You worry too much. Thinking about it, it's flattering. No one has taken interest in me before.
I doubt that. They probably just never told you.
Well, I'm glad you did.
See, I was right.
You need
My
some new
first
gear?
instinct was
My
right.
mother and I can get you fitted.
I shouldn't have doubted myself. I know what I'm doing.
Gareth,
You
have
see?
you figured out a more efficient way to sharpen arrowheads?
You need some new gear? My mother and I can get you fitted.
Also, unless
Looking
this
for
is
a new
the
bow?
end of the quest,
We
I
sell
really don't
all
see this
kinds of
being
them.
too terrible. The mod author made it sound like this was the worst written quest I've ever seen, or that I would ever see, and it
We've
really
got
wasn't.
everything from daggers to warhammers.
Nice work.
That went surprisingly better than I thought. How did you know that would work?
Because you don't need to overcomplicate these things. It doesn't need to be overcomplicated. Just be like, hey, I like you. Hey, you're good at what you do. Hey, I think you're pretty. It was more level-headed than the other option. Or any other option.
Well, I suppose I'm not in a position to question that. Thanks. I won't forget what you did for me. Here, take these.
Alright. Defender armor schematics added. And iron ingots. I want to look at some of this armor. I do want to look at them. Because we have the ranger armor, we have the mage robes, we have the scout armor, so let's take a look.
I'll admit that Skjal could do with a little bit more.
Alright, so we have the scout armor, which is like what Lyria has, and I'm guessing also that's the one that Willar has. Oh no, that's not even the one Willar has, that's separate. We have the mage robes, which traditional mage robes, but also with the sort of chainmail armor that we've seen. Lyria, you need to shut up. I'm just trying to look at stuff here. We have the defender armor, which is the one that Marim has. Marim, I'm not sure how to say her name. And then I think last but not least we have the Ranger. The
I didn't
Ranger
think it was
armor is
possible,
going to
but
be like
Gareth
the
taught
one
me
that
how to
Willar
improve
has.
A bow with a grindstone.
Yes. Okay. I like it. I like that you're given these
I didn't
armors
think
to
it was
craft
possible,
as well.
but
I
Gareth taught
really,
me how
really
to
like that.
improve a bow with a grindstone.
Let me look at the Defender armor again just to see the stats. Oh, and it comes with its own enchantment already.
I didn't think it was possible, but Gareth taught me how to improve a bow
Okay.
with a grindstone.
Well, let's see what other quests we can find then.